Hi guys, it's Tony here. Just going to do a quick video. I've just got back from the game shop down in Ledge Games in Finchley, and I've picked up quite a few things, so I'll start going through them and sort of chop it up and edit this as I go along. Alright, bye bye. Okay, right, so I've picked up a couple of Napoleonic infantry boxes from Victrix. This is French Napoleonic infantry. Really good deal. As you see, there's £20, 60 figures. I always planned to get into Napoleonics at some point in my life, and I'm going to start now. I also picked up the British Peninsular Infantry, because they do a Waterloo infantry for the British as well. So just keep it basic, and got the British ones because you get the different standards, different flag designs with the Waterloo ones. Again, £20 for 52 in this box. Not sure why you get less British than you do French for the same money, but I'm sure I'll find out. Maybe they're better. Well, we know they're better. Anyway, got the new White Dwarf magazine. This is a Games Workshop product. You probably already know that. Look at that new Dark Eldar fighter there. It's called the Razor Wing jet fighter. It's not out yet. I think it's out mid-June, but looking lovely. I think it's about 25 quid, which according to GW pricing, that's relatively cheap. It might be tiny or something, but it looks a decent size and looks lovely. I mean, I'd get that just to paint it and model it up. I think the rest of this magazine is, from what I hear, is more about their Finecast range, which they're launching today, I believe, in their GW stores across the world. And there's a lot of discussion at the moment because these Finecast models are they're old, lead pewter ones, metal for a technical term. So the same design, but in a new petroleum sort of resin, and in some cases cheaper, some cases more expensive. But GW have gone completely plastic now, or resin. I don't know much about the rest of this book. As far as what's inside it, I think there's a bit of a mixture this month because they haven't had any major releases apart from the Finecast range. And that covers lots of things from different, lots of game systems that they do. Right, as you know, I'm starting my Pathfinder game on Tuesday, maybe the following week, and Paizo put out these card decks. I've got a couple for the various adventure paths that I've got, but these are condition cards, £9. I'm happy to pay the extra just to support the local shop. These are going to be quite handy actually because I don't know if you can see, you got like the dazed, dying, deafened sort of condition statuses, so I can just hand out the card rather than referencing the rules. Also got the Games Mastery plot twist cards for a bit of fun. Not sure if I'll use them in the Carrion Crown, but we'll see. There might be I might be able to make like a smaller deck of appropriate plot twists up, and if things get a bit boring or we've got a couple of people missing, I can quickly pull one of these and have a bit of fun with it. I'd wanted to pick this deck up anyway just for general amusement, to be honest. Again, £8.99. Happy to pay the extra to support the local shop. Got the Pathfinder campaign setting rival guide. These are probably a little bit overpriced, to be honest, and that's maybe not the fault of the game shop, to be honest. Paizo seems to charge quite a bit of money for these relatively thin productions. So it's quite small, probably 90 to 100 pages in there, maybe. And this is just a compilation really of stat blocks for NPCs, saving a bit of time really. They go right from CR2 to CR19, challenge rating 2 to challenge rating 19. Could come in quite handy in a pinch, I thought. Got the Pathfinder campaign set in Rule of Fear. This is probably going to be completely, absolutely necessary for me to read through, as it's all about vampires, werewolves, the undead and stuff like that. So my campaign setting, I might throw a little bit of you know, sort of homebrew stuff in there, and we'll have a you know, a bit of fun with that. See what I can get out of that. Face of Purity is the next one I picked up, but these are all been out in the last couple of months. But you know, I just got around to buying them. In my mind, a little bit overpriced maybe, but that seems to be the way of things at the moment. And you know, they're obviously selling them, so to people like myself, who keep buying them. So the prices are gonna, you know, maybe, you know, stay at this higher level. Yeah, so this is you know, obviously a religion-based product. Okay, so I also picked up the Pathfinder Adventure Path, Carrion Crown, Broken Moon. There we go, got it in focus. Stunning artwork again, great big sort of werewolf jumping through at you on the cover. And obviously a little bit of description there, sort of undead zombie sort of lich thing on the back there. I don't know if that's in focus or not, I can't really see it on my little screen. But yeah, obviously gonna plan on running this adventure path through to the end eventually. Oh, sorry, eventually. So I'll you know, definitely going to need that in the future, and pick it up now while it's fresh. Also, their new big book, Pathfinder role-playing game, Ultimate Magic. And on the cover there, you got I think that's is that the sorceress character and the witch, flying a load of zombie sort of skeletons there. Really good artwork again, I like the style. And then the back, you know, was it going to say, got a Mega Space class, combines arcane magic with weapon trained warrior. Now I think this alone is worth the purchase price for the guy in my gaming group who can't decide what to play. He wanted to be sort of arcane trickster type, but he was then saying the other day about more of a maybe taking fighter levels and maybe sorcerer levels. So I think the Magus may just appeal to him and resolve all our issues, and I'm seeing him later today hopefully at Silly Games Night, so I'll bring this book along, and maybe he'll want another character sheet off me. Also in there, Words of Power, flexible new spellcasting system, options for dedicated casters such as alchemists, discoveries, alternative uses for channeled energy, druid companions, sorcerer bloodlines, Eidolon abilities, I've never pronounced that word right, witch hexes and oracle mystery. So additional stuff for the original classes, additional feats and magical abilities for martially oriented casters, including monk key tricks, inquisitor archetypes and ranger traps. This really got me excited, to be honest, because can't remember what system it was. I think it was a World of Darkness. I used to use sort of these augmented attacks and stuff like that. Really, really nice sort of John Woo sort of style stuff, and this is obviously bringing a bit more you know, fantasy John Woo tricks to the game, which I really love using. New magical conditions called spell blights, as well as systems for crafting constructs, binding outsiders and spell dueling. More than 100 new spells, plus detailed guidelines for designing your own, and much more. Don't know how much more there will be, but there's probably a bit at the back that, you know, gives you much more. Again, $26.99 in pounds, that is. Yeah, I think that's about average price, to be honest. Happy to pay that. Anything under £30 for one of those books is great, because you know, get a book that sort of size in wargaming and it will cost you £30, £35, £40. And the new Death Watch book, Mark of Xenos, $24.99. Brilliant artwork again. Look at that. Don't know if I've got that in focus or not, but it's Space Marine putting bolter and power sword against a huge Tyrannid, probably Lector or something like that. And this is the galaxy's most dangerous threats, Mark of Xenos. So quick rundown here at the back. Hopefully we've got enough light on the subject there. You can see me filming it probably, it's that reflective. Yes, a myriad of worthy challenges for any Space Marine. It's basically covering the other main alien races. Again, I've not even unwrapped the shrink wrap, so I'll get on to opening everything up, and I'll be back either in another video or tagged on to the end of this one. Okay, see you soon.